Yeah, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome everybody to this authentic news. I'm reading from the platform of Nnamdi Kanu's Elite Council, Aloye Jimako. A very, very important and a quick message at that. And this message is coming from American veterans of Igbo descent, domiciled in the United States of America. It is a thing of heartbreaking, and it is cause for concern over how the so-called Igbo leaders neglected Nnamdi Kanu, the killings and the insecurity going on in the southeast, knowing fully well that people who are orchestrated all these things is the politicians, both in and outside the Biafra land. It is happening now, right in the United States of America. There's a meeting that being held by the American veterans of Igbo descent. What it means, let me explain this thing to the layman's understanding. Veterans mean people who have served either in their military, in their navy, all the whole security architecture of the United States. To people who have served there, those are the people that are regarded as veterans. They are retired. You understand? They are retired. And they are of Igbo descent, or you can call them Biafra descent, depending on the language they want to use. But why I'm bringing this message to here, to our doorstep here, there's a letter that came from them to the people of the Southeast and their leaders. But one thing that is confusing me here is that these people now, I don't know whether they still believe Biafrans is standing with one Nigeria, or Biafra have their own government. Because as far as Biafrans are concerned, we now have a government in place. Biafra have a government in place, spearheaded by Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njoko and his deputy, and also Chief of Staff. That is a temporary Chief of Staff, Dr. Ngozi Orabweze. You understand me? But these people are addressing the letters to, they said, Igbos in Nigeria. Address us as Igbo nation. Anyway, let me read the letter so that it will not be like I am formulating all this thing, because I don't like when I give news finish, somebody will come at the comment section and begin to make some guided statement. That is why it seems like sometimes I like to clear myself. I don't hold, in fact, I am not answerable to anybody, and I am not, I'm not giving account of how I run this thing. The only thing I hold my people and my audience is my calmness, and also to deliver the message which I brought to them. Not explaining to anybody, any okeke that mess, I will come and explain. Any okaf that mess, I will come and explain. But let me explain this thing very, very, the way it will, the way anyone will understand it, whether you are educated or not educated. But let's read what Aloye Jimako said. Dear Southeast leaders, elected and unelected, this is for you. Have you lost your mojo? Gratitudes to my gallant brethren at AVDUS for always stepping up to the plate for Ndi Igbo and for Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know where they stand, whether they belong to Nigeria or they belong to the Biafrans. But the truth still remains that these people are always on point. I always bring their news here. I don't know whether they don't join the league of our so-called political leaders, whom whenever they need something from the government, they will start to talk about Nnamdi Kanu, and once they get that in, everybody will go silent. I don't know whether this AVID have joined them. I don't know. I cannot speculate. I cannot speculate. It is not within my right to speculate whether they are doing that or not, because they are far from me, and their news always comes once in a while. But anyway, let us read the long episode of letter they wrote to the people of the Southeast and also the government of the day. Please like this message, share it, comment on it, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. Once again, good morning to you all, depending on where you are. Don't forget, today happens to be the 7th day in the month of December and in the year of 2024. So the news is current. It is not an old news. Let's go there. American veterans of Igbo descent, P.O. Box 7561, Jacksonville, Florida 32238. That is the address. Telephone number 214-727-7762 or 904-343-5770. Email contact@avidusa.org. Website www.avidusa.org. Why I'm calling all these things? In case anybody who want to make inquiry from them, in case anybody who don't have anything to contribute, you have anything to tell them, the numbers and the website and the email I called is an easy access for you to get to them. Ask them whatever you want to ask them. If you want to persuade them, you can as well do that. Let them do the needful. They are closer to the authorities who are supposed to speak on the issues of Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafrans at large. But I don't think they are doing so. Let us continue. Open letter to Ndibo on the matter of Nnamdi Kanu, dated December 6th, 2024. We, the members of the American military veterans of Igbo descent, having been at the vanguard of demanding justice for Nnamdi Kanu since his infamous rendition in June of 2021. Now we wish to publicly address Ndibo as follows. Number 1, it is time for all Igbos worldwide, individually and collectively, to strongly publicly demand the immediate and unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu Adekunle, since it has become a crystal clear that the courts are incapable of dispensing justice or upholding the rule of law in this matter. They are always on point. But what do we have here? We have governors who have turned their back on Nnamdi Kanu and the Igbo simply because the security votes they are getting every month, they don't want that to stop. Or rather, they don't want it to reduce. Because I know every governor, whether you have insecurity in your area or not, you must get security vote, which amount to billions of naira. So once your own insecurity rises, that is how your own money rises. So that is why you see all these things happening. That is why you see Hope is even the one that is championing the insecurity in Imo State. So Ludo and the Anambra Vigilante Group are the one championing insecurity in Anambra State. Quote me right. So Ludo never said anything about insecurity. We will investigate all these people. So Ludo will go home and begin to drink champagne. Number 2, in particular, we call on all Southeast leaders in elected positions at home and in Abuja, especially the 5 Southeastern governors, to fulfill their several public promises and commitment to approach President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to seek the release of Nnamdi Kanu. For this reason, we earnestly call on the Southeast Governors Forum to, without further delay, meet with Bola Ahmed Tinubu on this matter. Any further delay could be considered as evidence that all Southeast governors are complicit in the continued incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu. This one now, this message now is giving them ultimatum. Do the needful to free Nnamdi Kanu, or they that is called American military veterans of Igbo descent will turn against them internationally. When I mean internationally, they are going to be banned from entering any foreign country if they cannot do the needful. That is what this message stipulates, in case you don't know. So let me break it to layman's understanding. Number 3, we have it on good authority that the chairman of the Southeast Governors Forum, Governor Hopeless Uzodinjo of Imo State, is somewhat reluctant to deploy the platform of Southeast Governors Forum to meet with Bola Ahmed Tinubu on this matter. His unwillingness, we gather, stems from the fact that he is afraid that the release of Nnamdi Kanu will abruptly end the insecurity in the region, and Imo State in particular, and thus end the Special Security Intervention Fund. If you see, because of the money they are collecting, even from the international community, that is why they are complicit in this regard. Wow. He is receiving from the federal government of Nigeria, purportedly to fund his controversial Ebubago. On this, we strongly urge Governor Hopeless Uzodinjo to walk back and put the lives of Ndimo and Ndibo above any fleeting monetary gains from this security intervention fund he is receiving from the Fulani government. It is far better to have a freed Nnamdi Kanu and helping to secure our people than using a Ebubago that is known to be adding fuel to the fire of insecurity in our land. Number 4, if it is true, as we have been told, that some Southeast politicians, particularly one of the governors, is blocking the release of Nnamdi Kanu because of his fear that Nnamdi Kanu will scuffle his ambition to become a vice president of Nigeria either in 2027 or in 2031. Look at, these are the reasons. Because when you went out there to speak about Nnamdi Kanu, they will see you as an enemy to the government. And they will boycott every appointment or every benefit you're supposed to get from them. That is why you see APC can never change. Beyond, we say to such politicians that a free Nnamdi Kanu will have neither the motivation nor the interest to block the ambition of any Igbo that wishes to be a vice president of Nigeria. And the APID is committed to seeing that no such interference will occur, because we know that Nnamdi Kanu is a political and has no interest. He's not a politician, sorry to say, and I have no interest in engaging in who becomes what in Nigeria political landscape. Number 5, in the same vein, all Southeast leaders that come in contact with the heads of security agencies in Nigeria should impress them to eschew their seeming reliance on the continual detention of Nnamdi Kanu as a subterfuge for peddling security votes for Southeast, which they directly benefit from. We make bold to say that it is unconstitutional for any true security chief driven by patriotism and respect for sanctity of human life to block the release of Nnamdi Kanu, knowing fully well that a free Nnamdi Kanu is critical to ending insecurity in Southeast once and for all. A lot of people that is blocking Nnamdi Kanu's release. A lot. Number 1, that person that always collects 500 million naira each time Nnamdi Kanu have to be produced in court is blocking Nnamdi Kanu's release. The security chiefs that handles the blocking of our highways, number 2, is blocking Nnamdi Kanu's release. Hope Uzodinjo is blocking Nnamdi Kanu's release. Atweze Nugbo is blocking Nnamdi Kanu's release. Nyesom Wike is blocking Nnamdi Kanu's release. I would have called it Fanny Oba, but that one is gone. Soludo is blocking Nnamdi Kanu's release. Rojas Okorocha, all these people I'm calling their names are complicit in the release of Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, they hold the key. Number 6, to Southeast civic leaders, such as Ohaneze, traditional rulers, the clergy, and the frontline civic groups, we say this: if the Southeast Governor Forum proves unwilling to meet with President Tinubu in the coming days, we urge you all to promptly convene a group that will seek an immediate appointment to meet with the President Tinubu to end this madness in our land, given that Igbo recently lost the president of Ohaneze, Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwu. We call on the Obi of Onisha, the Abogidi, to convene a small group of eminent chiefs and the clergy that he will lead a meeting with President Tinubu, and that is foul. As for Obi of Onisha, he dare not. If he tries it, Tinubu will take a staff of office from him. We know what is happening. Number 7, to Governor Alex Oti, we are minded to suggest that if all others prove reluctant or dilate a meeting with President Tinubu over this matter, Your Excellency should rise to the occasion and go lone wolf in meeting with President Tinubu with only one request: release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before 25th of December 2024. We are suggesting this as the next best option because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a native of Abia and thus deserving of all the protections and comfort he can get from this governor. While we eagerly await for Southeast leaders to grade their loins and accomplish to the task of freeing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before Christmas, we assure them our highest esteem for their positions and offices. Sincerely, Chief Dr. Sylvester Onyia, AVD, AVID President, Dr. Gosen Obiago, AVID Secretary. This is the message. What do you think, my people? Let's head to the comment section. That is where the real message is. Let us hear what our people think concerning this matter. Obiageli Akwebu said, point of correction, Ndibo is not only 5 eastern states, and the elders should know better. Even our enemies know the truth 100%. Blessed Son, he said, Atalo Ejafo, Ejimakosori, point of correction, the only leaders we have in the United States of Biafra land is the government of the United States of Biafra. No, I recognize it for peace to reign. Richland Igbo said, lock him up until you all realize we are already slaves in this contraption. You all won't get up and speak and stand for something, even for your own unborn children. Nigeria is turning Igbo men into slaves. Oga, tell them to relate with the co-vets, so American can recognize U.S. Biafra. Co-veterans, that's co-veterans, that's co-veterans, so that American can recognize Biafra as a nation. Oga Aloy, let me be straight. These men who are Igbo people should speak up for the recognition of our redeclared country, Biafra, for international recognition. They can't be Biafrans and aren't making the world know they want their country. Sebi, you see, say them carry lawyer and okay, I don't know what it means. Formula SY said, all things being equal, a new country has been born called United States of Biafra, USB. Release Biafra leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to continue his good work in the young nation. I also know that you are a silent achiever and supporter, so just keep on pressing for his release. USB, never forget. Celestine Ike said, very useless leaders. Very, very useless. Yes, that is what we have in the Southeast. That is what we have in the Southeast. Sunday Igboho was held. The hell was let loose. Everybody. Bello Badejo, Miyetti Allah President General, was also held. Everybody was running helter-skelter with threats that this guy must be released. But the Southeasterners, they are going to the federal government, bribing them, or rather collecting money from them, telling them, do not free him. That is the kind of leaders we have in the Southeast, living like a captured people. They have given up all hopes that now they have been captured. In fact, they are seeing themselves as a second-class citizen in Nigeria. That's why you see them, they are not doing anything about what is happening in the Southeast. The only thing they care about is what is entering their bank account every month or every weekly or yearly. And you say we have leaders. We don't have leaders in the Southeast. We don't even have traditional rulers. We don't have. Obi of our nature have sold his long respect from the Igbos long ago, since he closed his mouth on the marginalization of Igbos and the continuous incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He have long gone. Betty Angel said Peter Obi really missed it. He was so busy distancing himself from Zions that he missed a great opportunity to lead the Igbos. Now he is just bustling around trying to anchor on something, but it may be too late for him. I swear to God, Peter Obi will regret at last. Peter will be the one I know will regret at the end of everything. OG, my brother said, we need Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. Odogu Malay, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. Toastman 347 said, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before December 25th. And that is where everybody stands. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released before 25th of December 2024. Don't forget, we are going to go live today, Try to be there because we have a lot of things we are going to discuss. Be there, contribute your own quota by sharing, commenting, and also recommending this video to others to watch. Now here me go take a break. Please like, share, and keep on doing what you're doing because we are moving to the permanent side. I'm also my gratitude to every one of you who have been doing everything in one way or the other to make sure that this ministry get to the permanent side. May the God Almighty bless you, prosper you, and meet you at every point of your need. So, now here we go live on. Until I come your way again, I say amen. I'm Andy Aneze, speaking from the platform of Okute Daily Talk, where we always speak to you the undiluted truth about everything you need to know concerning the Sioux, concerning Nigeria, concerning Biafra land and its political gladiators. Have a nice day. May the good Lord bless us all. Kemesiano.